What's up? Ooh, today, um, today was a little bit on the harder side. Um, but then I do think I think I came to a realization today. I realized I don't think I think I am lacking a bit of self trust because I was questioning why haven't I taken the leap already? Like I've been doing this channel for or these digital journal videos for 122 days now, and it seems as though I haven't made any progress since I started. Right, I'm still talking about music that I have yet to drop or record. Um, Even just thinking about the steps I need to take, I haven't taken the steps, and I was kind of questioning why. And then I was listening to something, and they were talking about how oftentimes we lose that, not lose, but we is it silence? It's not silence because I can still hear the voice, but the inner voice, it feels, because you've silenced it so much, or you haven't acted on it or responded to it the way you're supposed to respond to it, whatever the case may be, right? When that voice is speaking to you, it kind of feels unfamiliar. Therefore, there's a lack of trust. And I think that's been the case with me, especially when the inner voice is clouded. It's so clouded because with other things going on in the world, whether it's my life or like what's going on online or just other people's situations, that tends to cover up, I guess, or it tends to hide or like cloud over the inner voice a little bit. So when I do hear that voice, which is ironic because it's like I know it's the voice, but at the same time I'm talking about how it probably feels unfamiliar. I'm just trying to make sense of why I haven't moved forward in a sense. I think I just think that's the case. I've been talking about this for a long time, but I think today it really resonated with me. Like I was actually it was heavy on my heart today. You know, I just want to become so in tune with myself. And when people say find yourself, know yourself, whatever the case may be, the thing is, I've always felt like I knew myself, but I do think for me not to trust myself, if I have a desire to make music, or even if your desire could be anything, but if I have a desire to do something, for me to push that desire to the side like multiple times, because this is not something that's new to me. I've had this for years, bro, and it's like, damn, now, and I'm still not there yet. I still haven't got my desire yet. I'm still telling myself the same story of when I get to this point, when I get there. For me to tell myself that there has to be a level of unfamiliarity with myself if that's the case. Because if you know yourself, if you truly know yourself, why would I hesitate? There wouldn't be a reason for me to hesitate, you know. And I just kind of, I was just thinking, it was just, it was kind of bothering me. And then on the channel, I've said so many times that I want to kind of silence the worldly noise, remove myself from, not necessarily, not use, not engage in social media as much. I kind of just want, or just even listening to other people's, even just listening to like the things I listen to, whether it be like someone talking about their story or like videos about someone else's experience in terms of like achieving their desires, or you know, even if it's just someone talking about the whole spiritual, or about God or spirituality, or you know, at the end of the day, it's their experience. My experience is going to be different because why it relates to me. I shouldn't take the words of somebody else and take it as gospel, just off the simple fact that there will always be a sense of, not a disconnect, but it's not my. It's that's what happened for them. That's for them. That's their experience. You know, you can take it into account. You can listen to it. It's good to hear. But what good is that information if, at one, I have no. If I can't even talk about my experience on whatever the topic is, then it's useless. It's pointless. You know. So yeah, today was really heavy, man, and I'm gonna really take the time forward to just go into a deep solitude, spend a lot of time with myself, even if that just means sitting in silence for like 30 minutes, just to become in tune with that inner voice, or just to become familiar with it. That's what I gotta do, bro, because it's just it's getting crazy. It's just, that should not be the case, bro. That should not be the case, man. I should have been moved forward. I mean, everything happens. I don't know, but it's just, yeah, it's just, especially because my birthday's coming up, so it's kind of like, that's what I've noticed. Whenever it comes around my birthday, I think I always become a bit. There's always the sense of disappointment because it's like, damn, another year, and I'm still in the same situation as I was last year, or I haven't made much progress. Now, I will say this time around is a bit different, off the simple fact that there are some changes. I do think I've taken steps forward, like even this channel. Making this channel was a thing that I've always told myself I was gonna do, but I kept kind of, pushing it to the side. But this year I actually did do it, and I'm still doing it. I'm making progress. I'm making money. And there's some money on the side, even if it's nothing crazy right now. A year ago, I had no source of income. My only source of income a year ago was literally like my SFE, which is the student loans, the maintenance loan they give you when you're a student in university. At least now I'm not in university. I don't miss nothing about uni. I'm not going to cap. Bun uni. I hated my experience at uni, but I understand that I needed that for my growth, for my personal development, spiritual growth, whatever. So I can't be mad at it. There were some valuable lessons I learned. God makes no mistakes. You know, nothing can go wrong unless I just think it's going wrong. But yeah, and so I will say this birthday is a bit different, but I think just in the sense that I'm not where I want to be yet. I kind of get tired of that, because this has been something that I've been telling myself from young. But if you asked me before, I thought that by the age of 16, I would have at least achieved, like, or at least been living in my desired reality. If you ask me before, I thought that by the age of 16, 18, within that range, I would have thought that by then I would be popping as a musician or whatever the case may be. And now it will be a case of I really want to further my career, evolve. But the fact that I'm still telling myself, okay, I gotta release music, still. And right now I'm 22, about to turn 23. It doesn't sit well with me at all. It doesn't. I'm tired of this. Like this narrative, I'm just, it's like watching the same movie over and over. At one point, you're gonna get tired of it, or reading the same book. At one point, you're gonna get tired of it, or even like, especially when it doesn't serve you anymore. Like, it's like going to McDonald's. Like I remember there was a point in time where like me and my family we had a little we were homeless for a bit, but we still had some money. So I remember when I was younger. I remember I was the one when I was a child. Yeah, eating McDonald's. Yeah. If you asked me before when I was a kid, I wanted to. I used to It's a kind of like wish, like I wish I could have McDonald's every day. Because whenever we had McDonald's, it was like a special thing or like a once in a while thing. I remember then when we became homeless and had our little situation, the little money we had, especially because McDonald's is cheap. We were eating McDonald's every day, and I just remember at one point I got so tired of it. But I just remember, but it was so crazy to me because I never thought I would get tired of McDonald's. And yeah, like I think it's the same with this. Especially when it comes to talking about wanting to do something, usually it gets you fired up. Like you tell your friends, "Yeah, I want to do these are my plans." You get fired up. Just the idea of talking about it, gives you a sense of purpose and drive. At some point, that purpose and drive that it once gave you, it it kind of fades away. It kind of disappears, bro. It disappears. It kind of because talking about it, at some point you just want to live in it. You just want to live in it. At some point, there's no good in talking about it. And I've always been somebody. I don't believe in like a desire that I can't get. That's me. I've never been that type of person. If I have a desire, best believe that I'm gonna find a way to get it. Like, and it could be the tiniest thing, bro. But if I like this car, if I like a car, like me, I love Maybachs. Maybach is what I'm gonna drive at one point. That's my car. I'm not gonna say dream car because dream means that I haven't actually got it. But even with that, right? In my head, I'm gonna drive the car. Like I'm gonna get a car. I don't believe in just having it. Just I just kind of started for a bit. I don't know what happened there. I don't believe in just like enjoying it from far. Like if I want something, I don't see why I can't get it. I don't see. It could be. I'm telling you, that translates into the smallest thing. It's the same way. Like if I have a celebrity crush, but in my head, one day I'm gonna get rid of whoever that celebrity crush was. Like that, I don't like I don't know, bro. Like that's just how I am. I can't lie. So at some point, like I refuse to accept the reality where I don't have what any desire I want. I refuse to accept that, you know. So, what's the plan moving forward? I think it's just to know myself. Again, the master key system is what I have to turn to, I think. Because, I mean, yeah, you can say this is a book. It's still someone else's experience. Where's the bookmark? Honestly. The master key system, you know, because it talks about turning inward and, you know, tuning out everything that isn't relevant to you. So I'm gonna really spend time in that. Not even just that, like I said before, a lot of things I did once that used to entertain me or that I enjoyed. It's kind of gone, bro. Gone are the days where I used to just sit down and binge watch. Like this time last year, I remember I was binge watching shows like crazy. I remember if it wasn't shows, I was binge watching just YouTube. Like I was and it's just now I can't do that the same way I used to, at least. Or even if it's just, I even like, because the thing is, I used to watch a lot of like ignorant content in the sense where there's nothing entertaining, there's nothing I'm getting from it. It's just I mean, no, it's nothing entertaining. It's just entertaining. There's nothing other than that. There's no. That's all I get from the. You know, there are some things you watch, you don't necessarily get any new knowledge. You just kind of watch it and it's just entertaining. It's like, oh, cool. That's what I was watching a lot of last year. You know, and this year, I can't do that. I can't lie. Like I've tried. I can't lie. The things I used to just sit down and watch, I just can't. I just can't. That's not to say I would never again do them, but partake in them, or watch them. But it's just my heart, my spirit is just tired of this cycle of, yo, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, like, there should be no way that my desires are still the same as they were last year, the same as they were 2 years ago, the same as they were 3 years ago, the year before that, the year before that, the year before that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, G. That's when you know something is silly. Like, that's what and I'm not saying I haven't developed in any way. I've definitely developed in a lot of ways, and there's definitely been more desires that I've like, or I've had some desires that have changed along the way. Of course, right? I'm not saying that I haven't, but you know, you have other desires, but you have like a main core desire, whether that be your career, whether that be, you know, you want to get into a relationship, what, you know, you want to be, whether you want to, even if it's just like something small, like you just have a specific goal for yourself, whether it be you want to lose weight, you want to get in shape, or, you know, there's like a core desire that's the biggest one. That's your main desire. You know, if that doesn't change for years, there's an issue. I can't lie. There's an issue. You know, so that's where I'm at. A change has to be made. I don't know what I'm going to title this video. The title will come to me. But that's where I'm at. That's where my mind was at today. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, thank you to everyone who listened to this. Whether you listened to a bit of it, you listened to it the whole way through, thank you. Um, we're still moving forward. I'm not giving up. I know there are some days where I do talk. I come on this camera and I do talk like I am. Well, I do come across as tired or fed up with where I'm at, but trust me, or my situation, let me say. But trust me, I am not giving up. I've just told myself with this channel I want to keep it real, because once I've reached my goals, once I've become successful, once I've achieved everything that was once a dream to me, I want people to kind of see the steps that it took to get there. So I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I want to keep it real. No one I know personally that, I mean, at least to my knowledge, watches these videos. So there's no sense of I'm performing for anyone, or I'm not, like, at least to my knowledge, nobody I know has come across this channel. So I have no reason to like hide anything. The people who have subscribed and like commented or showed support, I don't know these people at least. So that's why I do feel comfortable to kind of like be real with myself. So I'm not giving up, guys. Don't worry. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I don't care. And I want to just show people that it's possible. Nobody is more special than you. Nobody's more special than me. We are all special. We are all special in different ways, but we are all special. No one is more capable of anything than you are. I am not capable of anything than anyone else. No one is more capable of anything more than I am. So and I just want to prove to myself that I can do something. Pretty much, like something that I deem as revolutionary, something I deem as big. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. I'll be back tomorrow for the next like digital journal entry or whatever it is. So yeah, thank you.